Hello, this is Falcon Pilot and welcome to my second commentary video in World of Tanks. Today I'm gonna play with the T-50 on Malinovka. I'm platooned with two TWC clanmates, one in a Tiger and one in M4A3E8. Now Malinovka is quite a good map for this T-50, especially in this type of game, because if you look at the teams, there's only one tier 8 on both sides. Then the enemy team has 3 tier 7s, we only have 1, so that's a bit not balanced. RT is pretty much the same, though I prefer an issue 8 over an M41. And yeah, lower tiers, tier 6 are the same. Now this type of game is really good for me. I'm in the middle of the pack, I am fast, I'm agile, I'm small, and most of these players are not that good at what, especially in the lower tiers. So that should allow me to survive much longer, as people find it hard to hit me on the move. Of course I did a quick spotting run at the enemy base from the start. I don't want to go too far, because then I could get tracked and then I'm in the open and an easy kill then. And I just did a small quick spot, got into the swamp area, made it back, and now I'm moving to the bush that will allow me to spot every enemy moving up the hill. Or I should say every enemy that is not smart and is moving to the open. Because if you're on the enemy side and you're moving on the hill, you really want to stick into the forest, not take the road. Because if you take the road, this is what happens. One smart person can spot an entire advance of the team going uphill. And if my team is smart, they will start they're shooting the other guys now. Let me turn the sound a bit down. The end game sound then. And in the meantime, of course, while I was changing the sound, there was a BT-7 coming up on my flank who spotted me. Luckily I one-shotted him. Not that it matters a lot with a BT-7, but he forced me to bail out as I was spotted. RT would get me, and if RT wouldn't get me, then their tanks would have got me. So yeah, I'm now going up on the hill, trying to spot some guys so our RT can take a shot. I will actually put this on ×2 speed just because it's a long game. It will make it a bit less boring, so to say. So yeah, one tier 6, one tier 5 up on the hill in the forms of a T-34 and a T-25. I really don't want to get to a fight with these guys. So I decide to just spot them and head back now. But since my M4 teammate is advancing, I think it's best I stick with him. I try to help my clanmates as much as I can, not only by distracting them, or not only by distracting the enemies, but also by taking a couple of shots. Yeah, just trying to hit the IS-3, but I bounced once. Because he's in a really nasty position. He just killed my Tiger clanmate. And our Tiger 2 is getting shot by everyone. So, oh shit, I got tracked. I had to use my repair kit. By that VK. And he misses his second shot. So I'm relatively back to safety now, my clanmate's providing some cover for me. And there's another T-34 on the hill, so they have 4 guys on the hill. We lost Tiger here, which is the only guy we lost. They already lost their IS-3 in the city, so that's actually a really good balance for our team. But I think we're about to lose an M36 as well, which balances it out a bit. Yeah, he has 1 HP. He probably won't survive that long. I'm just trying to help him a bit if someone pops out to shoot him. If I can perhaps distract him. There we go, the T-25, but I bounce his turret. Luckily RT is paying attention. There goes our M36. Oh, RT took down the T-25. Yeah, so now I'm thinking of going via the main battlefield towards their spawn, as it seems to be quite empty in our base there, and I'm hoping it will be the same on the enemy team, because right now we are losing badly the game. We lost our tier 8 and our tier 7, and they still have the 3 tier 7s, 2 AMX and 1 T25. I have no idea where the T25 is. I'm guessing he will be camping. One of my teammates said there was an AMX in the city, so the second one is also missing. So for all I know, they might be both in a base or they might be on the hill waiting for us to move up. So right now we're in a difficult position. Advancing isn't smart, so we need to defend, but we don't really have tanks that are really effective at defending. So yeah, I'm now telling my mate he should be able to hold this with his fast firing gun, so I can make a spotting run at the enemy base, but KV2 decides to show up, and I guess I had to go back to at least help a bit, because the KV2 is a real threat for any low tier guys. There's T34 up there, I'm trying to hit him. Yeah, there we go. Now the KV2. I detract. And there we go, good hit. And now I bounce. And another time. Yeah, now I damage him again, and RT finishes him off. And T34 and the M4 got him. Yeah, so now suddenly, because of their attack, they lost 3 tier 6 and 1 tier 5. So the odds are, well, I wouldn't say in our favor, but they're more balanced out now. I mean, they still have their tier 7 advantage, but we now have a tier 6 advantage, and if our guys play a bit smart, and I know my teammate will, then we should be able to win. And our RT also seems a lot smarter than the enemy RT. Just trying to hit that AMX, who's in a really bad position. And there he goes. Yes, now they only have 2 tier 7s left. One, the T25, was in the swamp area last time I saw it. So most likely the AMX is camping near the church. So yeah, I really need to wait on my M4 teammate before I can move up. So yeah, I'm asking my team what was at the church, because I wasn't paying attention. Now let's, yeah, okay, now mix some M41. There's the RT, that's a really strange position. I don't really know why he did not fall back once his team lost the hill, because he could have easily gotten back behind the church and supported the AMX. There he is. Yeah, very strange. Okay, so going down the hill right now is a bit suicidal, as the AMX has a much better position to get us from. He can just pop out, shoot us, and then get back into cover. So I really want to distract him from the rear and open up a gap for my M4 mate to get down the hill to the church, where he is much safer. However, it's risky, because I'm not too sure where the other guys of their team are. If I try to go over at the back of the church, I might get shot from the base, and if I get detracked, I'm basically game over. I was extremely lucky there to not get stuck on the rock. I'm just trying to see if I could lure him out for RT, and I'm not getting shot from their base. So yeah, I'm surprisingly, apparently the base, or well, his teammates don't really want to help him out. Trying to distract him a bit, hoping my clanmate can then move up, or RT can hit him when he tries to move out to hit me. That's not the case, because as you can see, RT is on the 0 line, well, on H0 and J0, and well, over there it cannot do anything useful, as the church is protecting the AMX perfectly now. So they really need to move up on top of the hill if they want to have a chance of hitting him, which unfortunately they don't do on their own. and my teammate is a bit confused, asking for the King Tiger to move up, because he is already dead. So now I'm asking the arty to get on the hill, because they're not really realizing it themselves. I'm gonna speed up a bit, because now I just probe the AMX a bit, try to keep him spotted so we know if he moves out or if he tries to fall back, which would be stupid of him, but you never know. In the meantime, arty's getting to the hill. I made 2 lucky shots on the move on the AMX. Arty's still moving. So yeah, this is where the stabilizer really come in handy. I've got a rammer, ventilation and a stabilizer on this tank. I opt not to take the binos or the camo, because I find I generally get up close with this tank a lot more than actually getting into a bush and doing nothing. So I found that a stabilizer and ventilation is much more useful than the binos and camo. As I am always on the move, I tend to not really need those binos or camos, because they're only effective when you actually stop moving. So yeah, I'm waiting for the arty. He should be in position now. My M4 mate is moving down the hill, so now I'm gonna try to get the AMX a bit. I managed to distract him long enough for my M4 to get to the church. I'll slow down again. So yeah, now we have 2 tanks now. AMX missed his shot on me. Yeah, now he's quite easy to get down. I can easily wait for him to turn, as he's never going to turn faster than I can dive forward. So yeah, that was a relatively easy kill in the end. And now it's just a matter of mopping up the final remainers and their base. I'm gonna fast forward for that again. So yeah, they've got 1 arty spotted. I won't bother stopping to shoot it. I mean, I've got 2 mates behind me and 2 arties who can get him. There's a KV-1 here. My M4 mate got him, and there's the Jagdpanzer. So yeah, Jagdpanzer is AFK, which is the most annoying thing you can do for your team, is to join a game and then go AFK. It's basically completely retarded to do that. And 4200 XP doubled with premium. That's still a really good result. And look at that, 14 detections out of 15 enemy teammates. I think that's my new record. I only received 1 hit, 54 shots, 32 hits, 4 destructions, 4 damage, and I hit both tier 7s, all tier 7s of the enemy team, and a lot of tier 6 and 1 BT7. And obviously I got the scout award. Okay, so thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and you'll help me a lot. Cheers, mate. Bye.